Hi everyone, my name's Charlotte. You may already know me as the Breastfeeding Wardrobe if you follow me on Instagram. If not, head over there and I'll see you over there as well. I thought I just needed a bit more time than the short reels on Instagram to kind of share with you some of the useful bits of information that I found whilst breastfeeding. Obviously I'm currently pregnant, 29 weeks to be exact. I recently stopped feeding my 2-year-old about a month and a half ago, and I plan to breastfeed the new baby hopefully as well. So obviously it's still very relevant to me even though I'm having a few weeks break in between. So this video, I just wanted to use it to show you how you can basically shop in normal high street shops without spending a fortune on specific nursing wear. So I thought I'd bring with you to shop in my wardrobe because most of what I own is from normal shops with the odd bits thrown in here and there. Obviously a good nursing bra is very key. I would definitely recommend them, and I'll probably do that on a separate video as well to talk through some of the reviews on them, because I know lots of you find it really hard and it is really difficult talking bras. So yeah, so let's start. I'll share with just what I'm wearing to begin with. I'm wearing some new look maternity trousers. Obviously if you're not pregnant, just swap out anything maternity wise for normal black trousers, normal jeans. I know straight after birth I definitely stayed wearing underbump maternity wear just because it was really comfy and I wasn't ready for a tight waistband. Even though I didn't have a C-section, I just wanted to be comfy all the time. You know, you spend most of your time on your couch being nap trapped, so that was key for me. This is actually a recent purchase of mine, so I'll talk about this in a minute as well, but when it comes to basics and vests underneath, I've always preferred just cheap supermarket ones that are stretchy enough to pull down. However, in recent times, the long line ones that I've bought from Asda or Matalan, they've just seemed to be gaping a little bit at the top. So I actually bought this one, which has always been which has been recommended to me by you all loads. And these are a 3-pack from H&M. They're the specific maternity and nursing ones, and lots of you say they're really comfortable to sleep in as well, and I can see that. I think I'll be wearing these to sleep in just with some breast pads in, some reusable ones when baby is here. So over the top I've got an H&M shirt. There's loads of offers all the time on at H&M, so you can get these for a really good price. I think I ended up getting this one for £16. Just great for breastfeeding, maternity, everything. Just throw on over everything. You can throw it over a dress in spring, pair it with jeans, wear it with a vest under, wear it with leggings, and they're long enough to cover the bum if you don't like a leg and neckline, which is never a good look. So yeah, that's my outfit for now. Sunglasses, I'm sure I'll be wearing these in every video. Everyone on Instagram jokes because I do literally wear them in every photo, but it's just the easiest hairstyle and I hate it on my face, so that's what we go with. Right, let's start. So we'll start with basics. So as I've said before, this one is a nursing vest, but you really don't have to spend a lot on specific nursing vests. It literally, as I said, this one was from Sainsbury's, which I got a while ago. So this is slightly longer. You can see it's literally just started to gape a bit here from pulling down, but I mean I've had this probably for about 8 months now, and it has lasted. Some of you have said the Asda and Matalan ones are still okay. You probably just size up. But I like wearing them as quite like a key layer underneath. So ideally, gaping isn't great. However, if you don't need the long line ones, then I would go for Asda do. I couldn't find them online. I think they might have sold out online, but keep a look out in store because they always have them. This is like a 3-pack for about £8. And just test it when you're in the supermarket. Just pull it down. If it feels like stretchy material, chances are you're going to be fine. I'll also link ones to M&S, which are a 3-pack for £10 something, I think, and they're really good. And they've got a little lace trim. I'll try and show them like a little picture on the side here. But they're always really popular with you as well, and they look nice if you're wearing them as an underlayer where you can actually see the vest. So that's a good tip. Another basic. Keep a lookout for Henley style tops. If you type in Henley, they usually come with buttons down here, usually kind of ribbed, and they're quite stretchy. So if you don't want to faff around with the buttons, which I never do, you can just pull them down as well, and they're really good. with like a long sleeve option as well. And then this one is actually an old H&M one, but M&S have some brilliant thermal tops, which again have a really stretchy neckline. Great for layering under everything, especially in winter. If you just want a base layer and don't want to be too revealed and pull a top up, then these are great. You can also wear them under dungarees, jumpsuits, which I'll show you some of later. So that's kind of it for basics. Stretchy t-shirts wise, I found this my like hardest challenge to find stretchy t-shirts. H&M actually do have some, but they're not, I wouldn't say the white ones are any good. I'd say they're quite see-through. So I did actually order some of these recently, but I have one, an older one, which is ribbed, which I kind of prefer. But the black one would be all right. So you can see this is actually breastfeeding specific. So if you wanted to, you could pull this flap up, so you'd have a bit of a discreet covering here. Or like I did, it's stretchy material, so you can literally just pull it down and feed. I really struggled at the beginning with breastfeeding. We had quite a slow start because my little boy was jaundiced. And so I found it so much easier if I could just see everything and see how he was latching on. Totally personal preference, and I'll make another video as well on how to feed discreetly, because I know lots of you are really interested in this and really want to see ways. So I have a post on Instagram, but I'll actually make a really clear video of all the different ways and different things you can use to be discreet when you're out in public feeding, if that's what you prefer. So moving on from the basic underlayers. So obviously you can always have a vest underneath everything you wear, and you can lift up everything you own. I'm sure you've all seen how you can use snap bands, or I have a great band that I was gifted from T&belle, which is like a clip, and you can clip the top up really easily, so then you don't have to faff around your hands, hold it under your chin, and then you can just move it wrist to wrist as well if you need to remember which breast you fed off last, which is always very useful. But again, I'll link that below. Moving on, so we'll move to cardigans, which are another favourite of mine because I love anything comfy and soft. Lounging around the house, especially when you've got a big toddler lounging on you, I always think it's nice to feel comfy and not have any like stiff denim or anything digging into them. So long line cardigans like these. This one was actually from Sainsbury's a while ago. I'm sure they have some in recently actually, so I'll link them as well. Long line ones are great. Again, if you're like me and you don't like wearing leggings because of the neckline, or you feel like you're a bit exposed, then these are great because they cover you up a little bit. I also wore them loads in summer just with shorts and a vest top. It was actually a River Island vest top, which looked a bit nicer than a normal vest top, so you felt a bit fancy. But you can whack this on over and you just feel a bit more covered, or when it gets chilly in the evening. So these are no buttons, nothing, so they're just open all the time. Other thing to look at with cardigans is tie belt or wrap front. So if you type in wrap front, tie belt as well, then they're obviously great for feeding. Literally just pull them down. This one has a button. I've had this one for a few minutes now. I think I got this at the very beginning of my first breastfeeding journey with Aiden from M&S. I think it was about £5 in the sale. Bargain. These, I'm sure you've seen these everywhere. H&M Rib knit cardigans. They are lovely quality, like they just feel thick, and they come in all sorts of different colours. They usually sell out really quickly, but then they'll come back in stock again in a different variety of colours. I think at the minute they've got stripes, which obviously is great for spring. We all love stripes. I actually really like wearing these over dresses as well, so you can always lift it up a bit. You can tie a belt around you and tuck it in that way. That's what I used to do. Or wear them with mum jeans as well, which I also found quite comfortable if you've still got a little bit of a patch left over. I find mum jeans quite comfy because they sit a bit higher. Next up we'll move to jumpers. So Matalan, I'm a big fan of Matalan, which if you follow me on Instagram you'll know. I think it's probably the best budget friendly place to find breastfeeding friendly options. So look out for jumpers with a stretchy neckline, and honestly, like you can tell breastfeeders like a mile away because they go into supermarkets and they're just pulling down all the tops. I think everyone looks at you a little bit strangely, but you can just check. This one is in a large because I wanted it to go over bump, but there's loads out there, v-neck ones, and I'll do the testing for you. I'll let you know which are stretchy enough. You can also get ones with zip fronts, but just make sure with these that the zip goes down far enough. Just test, especially if you're a larger chested lady, And this one's actually a nursing specific and maternity specific one from Seraphine, which I got in the sale. And honestly, I've never managed to buy anything Seraphine because I'm a bit of a bargain girl. But this one actually feels such good quality. So I love this one, but loads of supermarkets do normal zip down ones as well. But again, just check there's enough room to feed in. But they're a great option. They look nice as well. Other easy layers, blazers. If you want to feel a bit fancy for the day or just dress up a little bit, whack this over. Literally, you could whack this over this outfit, and it's just another really easy option for you. Open front ones, you don't have to faff with any buttons, and it just makes you feel a bit fancier. I like the soft ones. Again, I've said before, I don't like stiff material. I'll tend to wear it out, and then as soon as I get home, I put something comfy on. So ones like this, which are soft, are great, and there's loads around. Don't know where this one is from. Matalan, of course. I think I also got that one in the sale. So other really easy layers are shirts. As I've said, this one, obviously you can do it up if you want to. I tend to just leave them open. You could always tie it up if you want in summer over something. Really great if in summer for wearing with shorts. They're just a great layer. Denim front ones. I love denim jackets as well, but this one's actually quite soft. This one was from Asda. And a check shirt. I love a check shirt. Just feel pretty cash. I feel like it's like a really good mum outfit, but a nice one. So yeah, you can wear a check one if you want, and you can layer it, whack a cap on and all sorts. I layer everything with a black gilet, by the way. That's also like a key thing in winter. I've left it downstairs, so I'll post some photos though of me wearing different outfits so you can get some ideas. I'm really not the most fashionable person. I like to wear what's comfy, but I just, yeah, try and piece together what I've got. So, another great layer, I would say, is a shacket. So when I was carrying my little boy when he was younger, this was a slightly larger shacket, and I would literally just wear the carrier and do this up after. Obviously you can buy specific hoodies, all sorts with the carrier insert, but if you're looking for a budget option, just size up a bit and you can just do it up over them. Obviously popper buttons are great if you're not carrying. I would suggest real buttons there if you are, just so they don't pop open, so you can actually fasten them in. I wore this loads. This was a good one. So other great layers. Hoodies I would recommend as a key for everyone. Obviously they're comfy. You can wear them with mum jeans, under blazers, like large ones. I've got a really oversized one that I wear over the top of leggings, jeans, wear a jacket over the top with a chunky scarf, and you're sorted. But yeah, I would definitely recommend these. These were just cheap ones from H&M, and I wear them all throughout the year, and they're just really comfy. So I'll link them as well. Zip up options as well. Zip up fleeces, they're great. You know, anything zip wise is a really easy win. So you're looking for zips, buttons, wrap fronts. There's so much out there, and I think once you start looking, you'll realise, and then you'll see it all. And then it'll be a nightmare because you'll want to buy it all. This is a bomber jacket I got recently for £5, I think, as well. So again, anything with poppers is a good one, I would say, as long as you're not carrying baby, because they pop open. But this is a great overlayer. It's quite cool, still really nice. So, you know, you don't have to give in to fashion just because you're breastfeeding. There's still lots out there, and don't spend a fortune on it because it's so easy to get kind of suckered into it. So let me move on to dresses next. So dresses, I've actually got my summer wardrobe packed away because even though it's getting to the end of March, it still doesn't look like summer's coming. So I'll get it out at some point. With dresses, especially summer dresses, you want to type in sheer dresses. These are like the best ones, really easy to pull down. That one's packed away, but I'll try and find a few and link some because they're great. They're usually really stretchy. Another one, look out for this kind of ruched stretchy neckline as well, or stretchy sleeves, because usually that means you can pull it down enough. You can wear a crop top underneath this if you'd rather pull that up to be a bit discreet, and then that's a great win. Or if you wear a shirt over the top as well, and I will explain this in how to feed discreetly, but you can literally just fasten the top button if you've got something pulled down, and that also allows you to be a bit more discreet if you want to. So again, with dresses, as I said before, shared ones are great, stretchy strap and wrap like that, they're really good. This is actually a maternity one, but I bought it before I was pregnant just because I really liked it, and it's really flattering. This is from New Look and it was in the sale. I get everything from the sale. I feel like I can justify anything then. Another dress, so if you do want to go breastfeeding specific, so I was gifted this lovely dress and this one in pink as well, which I'll show you in a photo because I absolutely love this in summer. I was gifted this from Stylish Mum. So she has breastfeeding specific clothes, lots of dresses, jumpsuits on there, and you can see there's 2 zips. So you can just zip these ones up and feed, and obviously it's really, really discreet. It's got probably my favourite thing, the deepest pockets in the world. So you can put your phone, your keys, a water bottle, multiple snacks in there for a park run. Yeah, it's great. Love it. And I've been wearing it loads over bump because it's so comfy and it fits bumping nicely. So yeah, I would definitely recommend her. And then on from dresses, this is another item I was actually gifted from Holleo. If you go on their website, I'll link them. She has loads of not only great second-hand breastfeeding clothes, so if you're looking for pre-loved Seraphine or anything, which are usually really expensive, if you have a look on there, you can get some absolute bargains, and they just do the best dungarees. And it's something that I never really wore until I got these, and then I absolutely loved it. I'll send you a link because I wore these when I travelled to Spain in the summer. So again, I wore a long sleeve top underneath. Oh no, I think I wore a t-shirt underneath, but you could wear your Henley style or a thermal top if you'd rather a long sleeve one, with a black hoodie around my waist. So I had an extra layer on the plane. Again, look at these pockets. We love pockets. And super stretchy, so you can pull down or you can just pull to the side, which is quite discreet. Yeah, and really easy to slip on and off if you need to go to the bathroom really quickly, which is always true if you've got a toddler trying to open the door on you, or if you just need a wee really quick, which happens. They're also really comfy in pregnancy as well, which is a bonus. So for this pregnancy, I've really tried not to buy anything that isn't breastfeeding friendly, because I think, well, it's got to last me another 2 years. I don't want to just spend money on a few months worth of clothes. So everything I own is gradually going to be breastfeeding friendly, I think. But honestly, the majority is from just normal shops and supermarkets. So I'll just go over some really quick layers that are good if you want to be discreet. So my sister actually bought this for me for one Christmas last year. This is actually a collar from H&M. Honestly, before I would have never had a clue how to wear it, but I'll show you a picture. If you want to wear a layer and you're going out feeding, you don't want to expose your chest all the time because it's freezing in winter. So these are great because you can just lift it up like that and it doesn't get in the way. You don't have to hold it under your chin. And it makes an outfit look really good sometimes if you really want to collar on something that's like V-neck and maybe not as flattering. Yeah, this is a great one, and they're usually on sale, so I'll link that. A really easy one is a scarf. So when you're out, you can literally, and it's a bit easier than a muslin cloth, just hold it down on your chest if you want, just to cover up a bit, just so you don't feel so exposed if you don't want to. I think if you've been doing it a while like me, I kind of just didn't care in the end. You suddenly realise how much of you that baby covers. And I think usually if you're not bothered, I've never had a negative experience breastfeeding ever. And I do see posts about it on Instagram, but I can honestly assure you, and I actually, which is interesting, asked on a story if people had, and the majority, and I mean the vast majority of you, have only ever had positive experiences. So if you're worried about feeding in public, please don't, because most people are fine with it. And plus it kind of, if you're confident doing it, obviously it's trickier in the early days, and I realise that. So, go out with friends or anything, just anything to make it easier. But yeah, you'll be fine. Most people are absolutely fine with it. It's totally normal. It's totally natural. and just smile at everyone, and then it always disarms anyone. That's what I was found anyway. So yes, scarves, that obviously you've got your muslin cloth, you can use that. Crop tops, again, as I said before, underneath you can lift them up. Vest tops are always a great one. And also, if you carry on wearing your maternity trousers after, if in summer you don't want too many layers, if you've got your maternity top and you want to lift just a lightweight t-shirt up, obviously your maternity trousers are going to cover most of your tummy anyway, so you don't have to feel so naked if you don't want to. Also, I don't have one on me actually, but smock dresses are really good. I didn't mention about them, so you can get button down ones, new look off, and have them as the yeah, button down ones are great. You can wear them in winter with tights, you can wear them in summer with cycling shorts underneath, a shirt over. Again, I would say they're a really good all season option. Just trying to think if there's anything I've missed. I don't think so. So as I said before, I'll do another video on how to breastfeed in public. I'll try and do a capsule one as well. I'm hoping to kind of make a pregnancy and breastfeeding friendly one, so you only have to buy one wardrobe. But I hope you found this video useful, and I hope you can see that you really don't have to spend a lot of money on breastfeeding clothes. A lot of it you'll probably be able to find in your wardrobe. If you have a lot of high neck stuff and you don't want to spend a lot of money, then get a band that you can tie up, because it will help you just not having to keep it under your chin. And then you can pretty much wear everything. Get a stretchy vest, £3 from Asda, underneath, clip up your top, sorted. And then you can just basically wear your whole wardrobe. I know a lot of people do this and like it. I just prefer pulling things down. That's why I'm always after the stretchy option. But yeah, comment below if you found anything in the shops recently that you love. I find it really helpful, especially now I've got a toddler and I'm pregnant. I don't get to the shops quite as often. So please comment below. I'm sure everyone will find it useful as well, and they can have a look through, and I'll link some of the items that are still in stock, some of the basics, some of your favourite ones. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. By all means, follow me on Instagram. I tend to post more kind of day-to-day things on there. So that's the breastfeeding wardrobe, but I'll link that below as well. And I've got an LTK page, which I'm pretty useless at uploading on, but I will try to get better, especially as I've got this. So have a look on there as well. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.